The geostrategic vitality of the Indian Ocean region has meant that the Indian Ocean region has both potential for economic opportunities and security threats. China and India are together forming the new international order along with the established superpower, the United States of America. Almost all scholars of political and economic science are of the view that China and India are both economic and political superpowers in their own right, on par with the United States. These three giants have formed the new international global order and will control, shape and mold history and the world throughout the days, weeks and months to come. The below report focuses on the emerging strategic trends in the Indian Ocean region (IOR) and their implications for national interest. In the context of rapidly shifting global geopolitical order and a global economic order, the IOR has been observed to be in transition mode from an international backwater, mainly a sea route for maritime trade, to a much more geostrategically important space. The fast-growing demographics and economic changes in the Asia-Pacific have led many scholars to label the 21st century as the Asian century. However, the potential trajectory of economic growth and integration of the broader Asian region and the smaller sub-region of the Indian Ocean is threatened by the emergence of competing power blocks in the region. China's policy towards the IOR primarily concerned with the protection of key sea lines of communication and ensuring uninterrupted navigation of maritime trade in the Indian Ocean. In terms of energy consumption, 80% of China's energy supplies are external and transit primarily through maritime routes. In addition, as a leading technological and economic superpower, China relies heavily on underwater sea cables, and their secure and unimpeded functioning is among its core priorities in the Indian Ocean region. India's policy towards the IOR is largely centered around the belief that the Indian Ocean is in its immediate neighborhood and as such views itself as an inherently dominant player in the region. India's military forces are concentrated primarily along its western borders and northeastern borders due to the security challenges posed by its western and northern neighbors. Additionally, as part of its holistic maritime security policy, India aims to secure both freedoms from threats in and from the sea to secure its overseas seaborne trade. The US policy towards the Indian Ocean is broadly understood as an extension of its policy towards the Asia-Pacific region. This strategy is centered around securing maritime choke points from traditional and non-traditional security threats. To this end, it aims to cultivate a balance of powers in the region so that it is not dominated by any single power through strategically engaging with like-minded regional countries and promoting a rules-based order to ensure regional stability. Due to the strategic competition among the major powers of the IOR, Sri Lanka faces numerous challenges in chartering its foreign policy towards ensuring national interests. The island state is strategically located in the Indian Ocean with its big neighbor India next door. All harbours in the country are strategically significant. In order for Sri Lanka to succeed in the region and have sensible, strong bilateral relations with its neighbouring partner countries, it must engage with its partner countries in the region and beyond, leveraging its strategic advantages and recognizing its strategic weaknesses or limitations as a small player in the region, unlike its larger superpower giants India and China. What Sri Lanka requires is a policy of strategic pragmatism that involves reaching some form of equilibrium among Sri Lanka's national capabilities and competing strategic priorities.